I hope by now that you have registered your place to attend the Swansea Green Recovery Business Conference, which is taking place on Monday the 27th of June at the Bramwyn Hall, bringing together businesses from across all sectors and all different sizes of company to come and talk about some of the big topics and issues of our time. And I'm delighted to be joined now by Phil McDonnell, who is here on behalf of Swansea Environmental Forum and NRW, who are co-hosting the transport theme at Monday's conference. So Phil, I know that both Swansea Environmental Forum and Natural Resources Wales have prioritised transport. Why is that?
Transport has become a real growing priority for both organisations and indeed a lot of our partners. With Natural Resources Wales, they published the latest State of the Natural Resources in Wales report last year, and in response to that, they identified three major sort of systems that really needed, well, the word they used was transformation. That was energy systems, food systems, and transport systems. So clearly that's one of the key priorities for them as a national organisation. As for Swansea Environmental Forum, we prioritise climate change, the climate emergency, and indeed nature recovery. So that brings together two key priorities which are very much shared by Natural Resources Wales and lots of other partners. And amongst all the various issues that need to be tackled under those headings, transport is a real key one. Particularly in Swansea, transport actually contributes a significant amount to our carbon footprint.
It's such a massive issue.
But of course, it's not just about climate change and nature recovery. Transport has a wide range of different impacts on our society. Not least, of course, health and well-being, with the impact that it has on localized air quality, but also on community safety. You know, road safety is a real issue, and of course congestion, which many people going into Swansea experience, whether they're going in for work or whether they're travelling through Swansea to get to Gower or to Mumbles and things like that. So there's a whole load of reasons why we need to really address transport systems within Swansea and the Swansea region.
You used the word transformation, Phil. So what are you guys up to, and how are you trying to bring about that kind of systems change that's needed?
We really made a good start, I think. About 18 months ago, we worked with you and for the region to organise a regional conference all around transport and travel. It was really well attended, and a wide range of different stakeholders participated in that, including businesses, and loads of great ideas came from that, which really got the ball rolling. And since then, out of that, we followed up with a couple of partnership projects. Over the last year, we've been working particularly with Public Health Wales and a number of public bodies and not-for-profit organisations in Swansea and Neath Talbot, working with them to develop a charter listing commitments that they will look to make over the next 2 years to move forward with active travel and sustainable transport, in particular promoting those things to their staff and to other stakeholders with those organisations. Also, we've been working more recently with some partners on a project called Community-Led Sustainable Transport Solutions, and that's working with community groups and individuals within communities to explore the issues that they have, the day-to-day issues that they have with transport, and looking for solutions, real active solutions to try and address some of the problems that they have. So that's two projects that we've been working on recently and ongoing. So on Monday, we're really looking forward to having an opportunity to work directly with and talk directly to a wide range of businesses about the way that we can work with them to address travel and transport issues.
Businesses have a big role to play in all of this. What are some of the ways in which businesses can get involved in this agenda of kind of decarbonising our transport system and making different options more accessible?
Yeah, well, I think it's very relevant to businesses as part of our community. And there's a number of different reasons why businesses would want to be involved. You've already mentioned decarbonisation. The decarbonisation of society is on its way, it's happening, and it does need all parts of society to get involved with that. And so businesses, clearly have a role to play with that. Businesses have staff, and so the well-being and health of their staff is important to them. And so the impact of decisions around transport and travel, that is relevant for that reason as well, isn't it? Obviously, in the current climate, with fuel costs escalating, transport choices, again, are of significant interest to businesses. And they understandably will be looking for ways to reduce those costs. And of course, for some businesses, there may be real opportunities related to alternative ways of travel and transport. And I think that just simply encouraging, for example, staff or indeed customers to cycle or to walk to the workplace, that will obviously help, both in terms of air quality and so on, but also in terms of the fitness of staff, the well-being of staff. I think there's loads of opportunities for businesses to reconsider their supply chains, and also there's always a push to open up new markets by exporting. But I would just ask the question, what opportunities might there be much more locally or regionally to sell your goods, or to find customers, or indeed to find suppliers for the products that you're making?
Yeah, you've given some good examples there about promoting active travel. I think businesses sometimes get a bad rap, and people think all businesses want is just more parking and more roads. And actually what we are seeing more and more is different companies engaging with how they can encourage much more use of sustainable transport options. But it's a real challenge, isn't it, for a city where we need more options available. So really interesting topic, loads to talk about, and hopefully Monday will give us an opportunity to hear from companies across Swansea about what they're already doing and ideas about what they might like to do with a bit of support. So I guess you'll be there to have those conversations with companies on Monday.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I'll be having a good weekend break, building up some energy, because I think the event on Monday is just going to be really exciting, really busy, and really full of conversation.
Thank you, Phil. It's going to be great to have you guys there representing the transport theme. And for anyone listening, please do make sure you're coming along. Everyone is invited, businesses of all shapes and sizes from different sectors. There'll be so much to learn, so much to discuss, and really an opportunity to be part of shaping a greener, more prosperous and more resilient local economy for Swansea and for the communities that we serve. So we'll look forward to seeing you all on Monday, and thank you very much, Phil, for coming and representing Natural Resources Wales and Swansea Environmental Forum.